Ever find yourself tossing and turning, watching the clock tick past midnight, feeling more awake than you were hours ago? It's a frustration many of us face as we get a little older. Sleep just doesn't come as easily as it used to. Or maybe it doesn't last through the night. This lack of restful sleep isn't just annoying. It can leave you feeling drained, forgetful, and less vibrant during the day. It can make even simple tasks feel harder and dim the joy we should be finding in our golden years. We worry about our health, our energy levels, and how long we'll stay active and independent. But what if I told you there's one simple nighttime habit, something gentle and easy to fit into your evening, that could not only dramatically improve your sleep, but also have a surprising impact on how long and how well you live in this video? We're going to explore this powerful habit, understand why it's so effective, and look at exactly how you can make it a regular part of your life starting tonight. It's not complicated. It doesn't require special equipment or expense, and the benefits are far-reaching. Stick with me to the very end, because I'll share something about the long-term impact of this habit that might truly surprise you. So, let's talk about this game-changing habit. It's not about popping a pill or trying some complex yoga pose before bed. It's about creating a simple, consistent wind-down routine. Think of it like signaling to your body and brain that the busy part of the day is over and it's time to prepare for rest. As we age, our natural sleep-wake cycle, our circadian rhythm, can become a little less robust. Melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep, production can decrease. We might also find ourselves more sensitive to light, noise, and even the temperature in our bedroom. All these factors can make falling asleep and staying asleep more challenging. A wind-down routine counters these changes by gently guiding your body towards sleep. It's about consistency. Going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time each day, even on weekends, is a cornerstone of this habit. This helps anchor your circadian rhythm. Imagine your body has an internal clock. This consistent timing is like winding that clock regularly so it keeps ticking smoothly. Erratic schedules confuse this clock, making it harder to fall asleep when you want to and harder to feel truly rested when you wake. Now, I know life happens, and perfection isn't always possible, but aiming for that consistency makes a huge difference. Even shifting your weekend times by only an hour or two makes less of a shock to the system than sleeping in for 3 or 4 extra hours. Your internal clock prefers predictability. The second crucial part of this initial phase of the wind-down is setting the stage in your environment. About an hour or two before you plan to go to bed, start dimming the lights in your home. Bright lights, especially the blue light emitted by screens like phones, tablets, and TVs, signal to your brain that it's still daytime, suppressing that all-important melatonin production. So, turn down the overhead lights, use softer lamps, or even better, switch off some lights altogether. Create a cozy, cave-like atmosphere in the rooms you're in before bed. Think of it as telling your eyes, and subsequently your brain, that the sun is setting internally. Equally important is making your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. This means making it dark, quiet, and cool. Use blackout curtains or blinds to block out streetlights or early morning sun. Even a little bit of light can disrupt sleep. If noise is an issue, consider using earplugs or a white noise machine or fan to create a consistent, soothing background sound that can mask sudden disturbances. And temperature. Most sleep experts agree that a cooler room is better for sleep. Somewhere between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius is often recommended, though finding the temperature that works best for you is key. Being too hot or too cold can make you restless. So, before you even think about getting into bed, these environmental preparations are part of the wind-down habit. Dimming the lights and preparing your bedroom environment are simple actions, yet they send powerful signals to your body that it's time to transition from wakefulness to rest. They lay the essential groundwork for a good night's sleep by working with your body's natural sleep processes rather than against them, and that consistent timing. It's the anchor that stabilizes your entire sleep system. But this is just the beginning of the wind-down journey. There are other equally important elements we need to incorporate as part of this single habit to truly unlock its potential for better sleep and a longer, healthier life. Moving deeper into our simple nighttime wind-down routine, which is the single habit we're focusing on, we need to think about what we're actually doing during that hour or two before bed. Just dimming the lights isn't enough if you're spending that time engaged in stimulating activities. This brings us to a critical component: avoiding screens and mentally demanding tasks. I know it's tempting to scroll through your phone, catch up on emails, or watch an exciting show right up until you close your eyes. But remember that blue light we talked about, it's pouring out of those devices. Beyond the light, the content itself can be stimulating. Reading upsetting news, getting into a debate online, or watching something thrilling gets your brain fired up, making it hard to switch off. So, ideally, put away phones, tablets, and laptops at least an hour, preferably 2, before bed. And while some people find watching TV relaxing, the blue light is still present, and the content can often be too engaging. Experiment with switching it off earlier. This might feel difficult at first, especially if you're used to having the television on for background noise or entertainment. But replacing that screen time with calmer activities is where the magic of the wind down truly happens. What should you do instead? This is where you personalize the habit to what you find calming. Gentle, non-stimulating activities are the goal. Reading a physical book or magazine under dim light is a classic and very effective option. The key here is physical. No backlit e-readers unless they have a specific nighttime mode that filters blue light. The story itself should also be something relatively light, perhaps fiction or a hobby magazine, not something that will get your mind racing with problems or complex ideas. Another wonderful addition to the routine is listening to quiet, soothing music or a calming podcast that isn't too engaging or thought-provoking. Think classical music, ambient sounds, or a gentle nature soundscape. Avoid anything with a strong beat or exciting rhythm. Simple relaxation techniques can also be incorporated. Gentle stretching or very light yoga can release physical tension accumulated during the day. We're not talking about a strenuous workout here. Just a few minutes of easy movement to encourage your muscles to relax. Deep breathing exercises are incredibly powerful. Simply sit or lie comfortably and focus on slow, deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose, feeling your belly rise, and exhale slowly through your mouth, feeling your belly fall. Repeat this for a few minutes. This simple act activates your body's relaxation response. Some people find a short period of mindfulness or meditation helpful, focusing on their breath or a simple sensation to quiet the mental chatter. It doesn't need to be complicated. Even just 5 minutes of focusing on your breath can make a difference. Other calming options include writing in a journal, but keep it positive or simply a record of your day, not a place to ruminate on worries. If you find your mind buzzing with to-do lists or anxieties, spend 5 minutes writing them down and then tell yourself you'll deal with them tomorrow. This act of getting them out of your head and onto paper can be surprisingly freeing. Taking a warm bath or shower can also be very relaxing. And the subsequent cooling of your body temperature as you get out can actually help promote sleep. A common concern as we get older is needing to use the bathroom during the night. While a wind-down routine won't eliminate this entirely, managing fluid intake in the evening can help. Try to limit drinks in the couple of hours before bed, though don't restrict fluids entirely if you're thirsty. If you do get up in the night, try to keep the lights as low as possible. Maybe use a small nightlight or a dim hallway light to avoid signaling to your brain that it's morning. Go back to bed as quickly and calmly as possible. Don't turn on bright lights or check your phone. Stay in that relaxed, wind-down state. The key to all these elements: avoiding screens, choosing calming activities like reading or gentle music, incorporating relaxation techniques, and managing evening fluids is consistency and finding what works best for you. This isn't a rigid checklist. It's a flexible framework for creating a peaceful transition into sleep. The power of this single habit lies in its regularity and its ability to gently prepare both your body and mind for rest, moving you away from the day's demands and towards a state conducive to deep, restorative sleep. It's a simple act of self-care that pays dividends not just tonight, but for years to come. So, we've talked about creating a consistent bedtime schedule, dimming the lights, making your bedroom a sleep sanctuary, avoiding stimulating screens and activities, and incorporating calming practices like reading, gentle music, relaxation exercises, or journaling. This entire package, this intentional transition from the day's busyness to nighttime rest, is the single powerful habit we've been discussing: a dedicated wind-down routine. It might sound simple, almost too simple, but the impact it can have, especially as we get older, is profound and, frankly, quite surprising. Beyond just helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer tonight, consistently practicing this wind-down routine contributes significantly to your long-term health and well-being, playing a role in how well you live and, yes, potentially how long you live. Let's think about what poor sleep does to our bodies over time. Chronic sleep deprivation or disrupted sleep is linked to a whole host of health problems that become more prevalent as we age. It can increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and weight gain. It impairs our immune system, making us more susceptible to getting sick. It affects our mood, making us more prone to anxiety and depression. But the impact on our cognitive function is particularly significant, and where the long-term benefits of this habit really shine. Poor sleep is strongly associated with memory problems and a higher risk of cognitive decline, including conditions like dementia. When you sleep, your brain is incredibly active. It's not just resting, it's consolidating memories, processing information from the day, and clearing out waste products, including proteins like beta amyloid, which are linked to Alzheimer's disease. A consistent, effective wind-down routine leading to better quality sleep allows your brain to perform these crucial housekeeping tasks more effectively. Imagine your brain like a computer. During the day, it's running programs and accumulating temporary files. Sleep is like the defragmentation and cleanup process. Without enough quality sleep, the system gets sluggish, memory retrieval becomes harder, and those waste products build up. By prioritizing your sleep through this simple nightly habit, you are actively supporting your brain health, helping to maintain your memory, clarity, and cognitive function for years to come. And the surprise I mentioned earlier, it's how strongly research is starting to link consistent, quality sleep directly to longevity. Studies show that people who consistently get adequate, restful sleep tend to live longer and healthier lives than those who suffer from chronic sleep problems. It's not just about feeling better tomorrow, it's about building resilience and health that adds quality years to your life. This simple act of winding down is a powerful investment in your future self. It helps regulate hormones, reduces stress, which has its own negative impacts on aging, keeps inflammation in check, and supports cellular repair throughout your body. It's a foundational pillar of healthy aging, just as important as diet and exercise. Implementing this wind-down routine might take a little adjustment at first. Be patient with yourself. You might not get it perfect every night. And that's okay. The goal is progress, not perfection. Start small. Perhaps by just dimming the lights earlier and putting your phone away for 30 minutes before bed. Then gradually extend that time and add another calming activity. Find what feels relaxing and sustainable for you. It's a gentle practice, not a chore. Remember, this isn't about forcing yourself to sleep. It's about creating the right conditions for sleep to come naturally. Think of this wind-down routine as a gift you give yourself every single night. A chance to decompress, to let go of the day's stresses, and to prepare your body and mind for the vital process of sleep. It's a simple habit with a profound ripple effect on your energy levels, your mood, your memory, and your long-term health and independence. It truly is one of the most effective things you can do after 60, to not only sleep better, but also to live longer and live better. I'd love to hear from you. What does your current evening routine look like? Are you already doing some of these things? Or is this a new idea for you? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else watching this video. If you found this information helpful and encouraging, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me know I'm creating content you value. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. I share regular tips and insights focused on helping you thrive and enjoy life to the fullest at every age. Taking small, consistent steps towards better habits can make a monumental difference in your life. This nighttime wind-down routine is one of the most powerful steps you can take for your health and happiness right now. Start tonight. Be consistent, and watch how much better you feel. Not just tomorrow, but in the months and years to come. You deserve restful nights and vibrant days. Live your best life at every age,